This mother she was homeless.
Behind every photo of a mom and her child hanging on these walls,
This mother here was running away from the baby's father. He was abusive.
lies a painful backstory which led them to Patty Johnson.
Now I know somebody's needing help somewhere. They're just everywhere. It's just a lot.
She owns the nonprofit Shining Light Homes, securing basic necessities for young Virginia mothers with no support for their babies in these 4 areas.
You need a car, you need a place to live, you need a job, and you need childcare.
Needs that are so great, Johnson's office constantly receives calls for help. In fact, she even answered one during our brief interview.
That's another mom that's pregnant and homeless.
But Johnson's passion to give back stems from her own personal struggles with motherhood.
I got pregnant when I was 16.
A disappointment to her parents.
And I could have aborted her, maybe.
But she didn't. Johnson moved out, ending up in foster care, then bouncing from home to home before eventually finding her footing and taking care of the one child she'd ever have.
I would never change one thing about my life raising her. Never.
It was also around that time Johnson discovered the truth of how she was conceived.
My mother let me know that the father that I had known to be my father was not my father. And then she proceeded to tell me, that she had been raped.
The emotions she felt then now come flooding back following the Supreme Court's overturn of Roe versus Wade.
I was like, wow.
The ruling gives states the authority to ban abortions for the first time since 1973. That's how it was when Johnson's mother was pregnant from rape, although women still sought illegal procedures.
I view my mother as a hero.
For bringing Johnson into this world, despite the circumstances.
Everybody uses the term rape. Like, who's going to want to keep the baby? Who's going to want to keep the baby from a rape? Thank you, Mom, I think to myself right now.
According to the CDC, 3 million women in the U.S. experience rape-related pregnancy in their lifetime, but statistics on how many seek abortions are limited. In Virginia, Governor Glenn Youngkin supports an abortion ban at 15 weeks, with some exceptions, including rape. However, Democratic lawmakers strongly oppose, including State Senator Jennifer McClellan.
I fought these proposals in the past. I will keep fighting these proposals, and we're going to make sure they don't pass.
We're trying to teach them right now about...
Johnson says her views on abortion are shaped by real, tragic human life experiences. Our bodies! And amid charged emotions in the political sphere, she calls for more listening and understanding.
I was meant to be born, no matter how it happened. I was meant to be born.
And meant to help other moms. She says that's a pledge she made to her own mother just before she passed.
Because she didn't feel like she had the support in her time. And, between me, I wanted to show her and let her know I was going to help her. That's how it happened. Yeah. I told her that I was going to do it.
Here at the state capitol, the governor is working with Republican legislators to bring forth new abortion restrictions during next year's General Assembly. But Democrats do have a majority in the Senate, so political analysts believe that changes to the law in 2023 are unlikely.